This right here, my friends, is a game of control. Yes, that is the topic of conversation for this Monday Motivation, video 3 of the 4-part video series, talking about the 4 C's, the most important things to have in place psychologically when it comes to smashing your sales results. Now, I'm in the car, so if you just tuned in for the first time, I'm trying to take the opportunity to find the moment in between the moment and record some content that I hope is of value to you. So if you haven't seen the other ones, feel free to head back to equipconsulting.online. There's all the previous Monday motivations there that you can get access for free.
Certainly.
Hooray! So anyway, control. This is a game of control. So first video was curiosity, second video was composure. Third C is control. Control is such an important part of the sales process, and there is an art and there is a science to it. Now I'm going to give you the simplest version possible because we can talk about this all day. But essentially it's this. Number 1, whoever's asking questions is in control. 2, whoever's doing all the talking is buying, and 3, whoever's embracing silence is influencing. Therefore, as a core fundamental, if you want to maintain control of a sales conversation, ask great questions and then thoroughly listen. The way you do this is by embracing silence. It's a really difficult thing to do, and it's something you definitely need to practice. It's a skill. I personally suck at remaining silent, and it's something I've had to learn to do, to bite my tongue and just sit with it. And so the reason control is important is without it, essentially what happens is you will be controlled. It's almost like control or be controlled. Now that sounds pretty depressive, but it's not. It just seems to be the way that we organize ourselves and make decisions in the world, you know? We're either on our time schedule or we're on somebody else's. It seems to me that is just a very simple example of how we are in either being in control or being controlled. And when it comes to sales, and particularly what I think is a great flavor of sales in 2020, is essentially positioning yourself as the physician, positioning yourself as the consultant, positioning yourself as the doctor. Because you'll notice in the previous videos we're talking about the art of seeking, finding and solving problems being the core foundation of business and the core foundation of economics, and that it is essentially an example of the passing of responsibility. It would make sense for us, if we wanted to be great at our craft, to be really great at having meaningful conversations with our buyers, drawing out their problems and offering solutions. It would make sense for us to be in the control of that process. You don't go to a physician, you don't go to your doctor, maybe some people do, but most of the time you don't go to your doctor and say, hey, here's how I want you to do my surgery. I want you to do this bit first, and then I want you to pop out my knee, and then I want you to put the screw here, and then I want you to cut this tendon, then I want you to reattach it here, and then I want you to stitch me up like this, and then this is the recovery process, and give me all your pills. These are all the medication I want to take. Okay? It doesn't normally work like that. Yet sometimes we allow our buyers to tell us, here's how I want it, this is what you're going to do for me, and we get caught in the yes, yes, yes conversation. It doesn't work, team. Be a master of your craft. Take the time to learn it, and ultimately be the physician. Position yourself as the problem solver. Be yourself as a person that controls the conversation through great questions and silence. So there it is. Love to know your thoughts on that one. Excuse me. We can talk about this all day, so let's keep the conversation alive. What's your thoughts on control, and more specifically, control in the sales process? So, hit me up, and here's the video 4 to wrap this series up.